Welcome to PÖFF TV, the official channel for Tallinn Black Nights Film Festival. Today, we're talking with a first-time filmmaker who actually came here already last year to present his project. So we are very happy to welcome him back, Pascal Schuh, the director of Interior, premiering at the first feature competition. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for having me here in Tallinn.
Yeah. How's the journey been so far from last year to this year?
Yeah, we had a lot of post-production in this year, and now I'm happy that we are finished with the film and can present it in the full 90 minutes here in Tallinn. Yeah.
Now, I think we have to a little bit talk about the origin of the story, because this was a story that already last year took me. So let's talk a little bit about the film and where the story comes from.
Yeah, the story of the film is actually based on true events, because there were in Germany in the 1970s real burglars who used hollow couches. Inside the couch there was a hollow compartment to deliver it to different people's homes, and inside the couch there was hiding a person, and when all people weren't home, this person came out of the couch and steal all the things of expensive things. And this is something we used for our film, and we also we work with this intriguing going in these private homes and see what their private moments are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not really stealing, but stealing memories and emotions and getting involved.
We adapted this stealing of expensive things to stealing emotions. There's Kasimir, who collects these private moments of these people to give it to the recordings to his partner. He is a neurosurgeon who cannot feel, and he tries to learn to feel with these recordings. And so he is like watching the tapes, and then he tries to feel.
I like that it's not valuables, but it's actually the most valuable thing is your emotion in life. So that's what they're stealing. How old were you when you heard this story, or like how long was this story processing?
So in Corona times, I listened that there was this true event, and I thought, oh, this is such a good story. And during this time, I also had a documentary class in film school, where we learned that if you shoot documentaries, you have to be aware of how you change the reality you film, not to interact with the protagonists in documentaries. And I thought maybe we could combine that to, this couch is delivered to different homes. They record these private moments, but they cannot interact with the people. And when something happens that is maybe dangerous in these houses, then they also have to do nothing and just see what happens. And this is maybe some part of the film that's good.
You have very great actors. You have Knut Berger and Daniel Kremkin.
Yeah.
How did you find them?
Yeah, Knut Berger I actually saw in the film Bones and Names. It is a queer film, and I really liked his performance because for me it was important to cast queer actors, because I think it feels more natural when they are in the film, how they act with another. And he was such a great actor in this film that I thought he's the perfect fit. And Daniel actually was in first year of film school, and I saw him when we were eating in the Mensa. Is the Mensa the right word?
Cafeteria?
Yeah, cafeteria. And then I thought maybe they would fit together, and I think it was a great choice. I'm really happy that I got them and casted them because they were really sensible actors, and we had quite a lot of time to rehearse. We rehearsed the film for 5 days and could change the script afterwards. So it was really intense time with them, and they gave me their focus to work with on the film. This was quite a good teamwork. Yeah.
Teamwork indeed. I think you're very detailed. If you see the film, you will see how detail-oriented Pascal's work is. We have to talk about the sound design and the composer and everything. I have to say that the last time I had a moment where everything came together, including sound, was The Zone of Interest, and then I saw your film. And I felt the same type of chills of like, wow. So tell a bit about that process also.
Yeah, the work with the music or the composer was very intensive, because when we shot the film, there were already like 20 minutes of music composed for the film. My working with music is really intense, because I try to give all the team and the actors the feeling of the film while we shoot it, and it's really enhances the performance of the actors, because they also, one of them had to learn a saxophone for it, and it takes quite some rehearsing time. It is maybe a little bit more of work than a normal film, but I think you feel the rhythm and the pacing of the film is so different, and there are a lot of montages, and it's sometimes quite strange. If you work with music, the team knows how to feel, how the movie will feel, but when we work so achronological, then mostly no one knows how it will fit together. Only I know it, and afterwards they see it, they are often surprised. Oh, it really worked well together, and it's quite of a relieving feeling that you can show the people the emotion with the music you work with on the film, and afterwards they know how it will come together. But during the shoot, it's maybe a little bit cryptic. You know what I mean?
I totally, absolutely understand what you mean. And so I would like to be currently also a little bit neuroscience and understand your brain, how it works. Where do you get inspiration? What is the question that I said? So could you say a little bit, maybe who's inspired you as a director? Some films?
Yeah, I really like the film of Bong Joon-ho, and all really Japanese and Korean cinema. I think it's has such a special pacing and rhythm. It's maybe a little bit bigger than life, but I think like the rhythm is part of the narration, and also like the music often, and how the editing changes the narrative flow of the narration is really important in terms of like people who influences me or the directors. Genau. Let me think.
Well, we already got a little bit of an insight. Tonight is the premiere of the film. How do you want the audiences to feel when the end credits start to roll?
I think the special thing about this movie is, say it again. The special thing about this movie is maybe that everyone feels something different. For me, it's personally, it's like a film in a heterosexual structured society. It's not normal to just have a thriller maybe that is about homosexual protagonists, and even though they are homosexual, it's not part of the story. So this is quite important thing for me, but I think not everyone will like see especially this. and I think this is okay. I really like when everyone takes out of the movie what they want, because I think it's for me it's a movie about society and how brutal society becomes now, like TikTok or social media, and how much we have to see, how much brutality to feel something in these days. This is maybe some part of the movie and some impressions that will last after the credits roll. Yeah, I don't know. I think everyone feels different about it. But at the end, it's a really tough movie. Maybe not everyone is like smiling after it. Yeah.
I think they might not smile, but I do think that it's an unforgettable film.
Okay.
Thank you, Pascal, for trusting the festival to host the premiere.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for being here, and come to the screening of Interior here in Tallinn Black Nights Film Festival. Thank you.